Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Just Cause 3. We're going to do the second mission, Time for an Upgrade, and liberate this province, most likely. It shouldn't take that long. The only thing I think that will take long is Vis Electra. But I think that's it. Alright, let's buckle in.
This is a dangerous undertaking. Rebellion in Medici. Follow me. For something entirely not clone related. Come.
Tragic backstory on that one,
It's an
not
improved
really.
model. We can begin field test immediately. Do you still have your parachute?
Si.
Good. I'm glad we were able to reduce the catastrophic failure rate. We were cautious, thorough, safety-minded, not like...
Dima,
Remember Guatemala? I am not cut out for field work, but you rescued me. After Guatemala, I was assigned to study Bavarium. Bavarium exists only in Medici.
I might have got my facts wrong a bit in that she's Guatemalan Arab mix. She might just purely be Arab. It is a very Arab name. Me Muslim. I started working for the agency and happened to end up in Guatemala. Again, still not referenced in any of the games.
In addition to its magnetic properties, Bavarium can be
Yeah,
refined
fine.
into a powerful explosive, or almost limitless fuel source in the wrong hands. Oh, Rico, Bavarium is in the wrong hands.
So it's basically thorium with a different name and it's more
I
shiny.
can count on Mario, Dima. What about you?
Made a lot of mistakes, Rico.
Forgiveness begins with action, Dima.
Yes, but
It's actually really good writing.
no more excuses. I will help. I will meet you at the outpost, Guardia Alpha.
This looks, from what I've seen in Cyberpunk, this looks better than Cyberpunk. And this is 7 years before that game was released. Might even be 6 years, but you see what I'm saying. Alright. My thing's still on screen. Sorry about that. I should really learn to take that.
Rico, launch the grapple. While reeling in, open your parachute.
Exactly like that.
Good. Now come meet me at Guardia Alpha.
This is just a parachuting field test. You'll see the real use of the grappling hooks later. And by later, I mean in just a few seconds.
Try using grapple
Think
while
about
parachuting.
parachuting,
Reel
really.
in to pull yourself through air.
I'm gonna say this. I know all this already because I've played through this game, but I'm doing it all again because I want the full experience. All right.
Rico, stop! Don't! There. Explosion averted.
Explosion.
Safety first.
Are you alright?
Yes.
Let's see.
Move. All right. I should be on hand to address any hiccups in the design.
What?
You are not afraid
They're
of flying, are you?
fine.
no,
Non
an
acrophobic
acrophobic
agent. Preposterous.
Oh, these are rebels.
Salute.
Salute.
What did you do to me?
Ah yes, the classic joke. The French surrender like this.
This is a march of technology. Your
The grappler has been updated. There
There is
is
less
less
chance
chance
for
for
violent
violent limb
limb
detachment.
You can now tether two items and retract. Your friend Mario suggested we call it Hachinothree. Although that name will likely not make it past legal.
This squad.
The games. This is just me talking out of my bum, or me talking out of my butt, because I have never finished the past two games. But what it seems like to me is the Rigo gets a new upgrade every game to fit in with the mechanics of that game. You did have a grappling hook. Well, no, I think you only had a parachute in the first game. You got the ability to rappel in the second. Here, you you can put one end of a rappel on one object, one end at the other, and push the two together and pull the two together using the rappel. So basically, you can make man plus statue equals statue fall on man, and that works as long as you have enough grapple. This game does have something else though, but that wasn't in previous games, which we'll get to shortly, which is in this mission.
Yeah, Alpha seems like a good place to start. Maybe take out that gate?
Yes, it will allow you access to the outpost. Oh, I have noted that the rebels are weak at climbing fences. Poor diet, perhaps.
I know you guys have had it rough.
You know, whenever I do actually play the game leisurely, that detail just missed me because I skipped the cutscenes. And because whenever you're trying to take over a police station, yeah, in a dictatorship, you always have to open up the gates. I was always confused by this because why don't you just blow them open? You have explosives. And when I'm watching this cutscene now, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Except these are fence gates and those are actual like stealing stuff.
But this changes everything. This device will let me tear the outpost apart without bullets.
All right, you want to test? Let's have a test. There we go.
Did it? I'm going in.
Oh, that didn't work. Hang on. Let's try that again. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Bang. There is actually an achievement for destroying a military base without actually shooting anything. Ow. That hurts. There goes both Transformers, so... There goes the sphere tank. And there goes the other one. I'm pausing it here because I want to say something. There is an achievement in... I think I already said this, but there is an achievement in-game for taking out an entire military base with just the Rapples. Was never able to do it. I got bored real quick. This is also a game good for stress. This is something you'll see when liberating an outpost. This is a game really good for stress because it's mostly about blowing stuff up. And blowing stuff up, it turns out, is really good at getting rid of stress because it allows you to work out that stress onto something fictional, which is an argument that could be made for why Mortal Kombat is good for you.
The track's now functional. Also, I request additional
In this
assistance.
instance,
Please,
no
note
new
coordinates.
Noted. How did you get over there without anyone noticing? Ed into cutscene. Alright, I'll stop. I'll be right back.
This is shoddy work. The firewall is positively porous. Was this communication network created by baboons? Impractical. Never mind.
You could
Equifax 2017.
have just yelled.
There is an attack imminent. Government
These forces are approaching.
It's a retaliatory strike for last night.
The rebels are in peril. They'll be overrun, crushed by opposing ground units. It's tragic, yet exciting.
No,
Not
it's exciting as an
Not as an
attack.
attack exciting. I misspoke. This is an exciting chance to test my newest invention.
What's that?
Also to avert
Yes.
disaster. Put out your hands.
Why did you just toss the tablet over your head, over your shoulder? If it was an iPad, that thing's dead. If it's a Kindle, it'll probably work fine.
Like so.
What are you doing, woman? Huh? Ow!
Done. You now have wingsuit. Handy for gliding.
That's the other thing this game introduces, the wingsuit, which is absolutely crucial because the North Island is massive.
It's best if
So
you
if we
start
start near precipice.
Wingsuit to bridge. I hope this
Okay.
works. For both our sakes, Rico. We have got to make things right.
Oh. Why? We
Hey, Dima. This
wingsuit
wingsuit
isn't
isn't
half
bad.
bad. Alright, so what we're gonna do here.
Might not have mentioned. I've given you
The
experimental device GE64,
GE64.
Bavarian base planted explosive.
We'll start with the bridge then. I'm heading to a vantage point now.
Oh, that didn't work. And this is what most people use the
Rebellos
wingsuit for.
forces moving quickly. Please, make haste.
I might do 2 missions in this video because after this I think it's the not entirely consequential Mario's delivery
Ready for the
service.
convoy.
If you hold, yeah, you can see the enemy forces outlined here. Also, for some reason, and this I think is just a poor military oversight, is that
The Revellos military
Oh.
won't know what hit them.
there was a.
Success! Hey, I recommend you make a deadly cool comic quip or... Wait, I am tracking incoming helicopters.
What's a good thing I jumped off? Because there's a Sam right here.
Now, access the Sam's command panel. The battery's under our control. Move to the other side. Hurry!
What I was gonna say was that, sometimes the military oversight does get a bit weird, in that if you destroy it before all the weapons are on the bridge, they'll keep driving onto the bridge that is no longer there.
That should do it. I've
Made myself some new friends. Oh, it was gonna be like, hang on, Instant Lafante, disable foul, airstrike. Yeah, it was apparently gonna be airstrike, but there's nothing to airstriking now. So what of it?
And thank you for being test subject. Okay, bye-bye.
Come in. Rico, hello. It's me, Mario. Mario Frigo. You remember my grandmother's place? She's cooking tonight. You must come over.
Over.
How did you get a comlink, Mario?
What? We all got them. Hey,
Yeah,
Rico,
like
you're
we're supposed to say
over.
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 Oh, yeah, this happens a lot too. I like how.
Don't worry about the no-com links. Grandmother is already cooking. Don't be late. Over.
Yeah, a freaking thing that will happen is you'll end up in the water. Don't worry about it. Let's go over to Mario's Grandmatre. Knowing Italian Americans,
Rico, dinner's getting cold. Grandmother is going crazy. You must come.
well, hang on. I'm still sick, by the way.
Rico, is that you?
It's me, Gramatre.
You got skinny. Would you please tell Mario to get rid of that junk on my lawn?
Certo, Gramatre. Granmatre doesn't like the car.
She never did.
Never finished it.
I was waiting for you. I don't blame you, you know, for leaving.
Mario, I didn't have a choice.
You know, I never really thought about it, Rico. But there's a difference between you look and you see. Look at Medici. She's beautiful. She's a jewel in the sun. But you see Medici. She's completely rotten.
Mario, why'd you get so philosophical?
No, it's nothing like that. I've been helping the rebels. But I'm a small timer. We're no army. You saw the attacks on Mirabello Week. The rebels were running away. They were hiding. It was embarrassing.
Mario, Rico, it's time for supper.
Grandmatre, give us 1 minute. We will be inside, please.
Mario,
Yeah, that tracks for Italians.
respect.
She's a little bit deaf.
Well, I got a plan. Di Ravello holds power in the cities and towns. And without his bases, he'll be crippled. We'll gather support, build our forces. I'm going to liberate Manea.
That's a tall order, Rico.
I don't think so. We've got to show the people we can take back their cities and towns for them. I'm also going to destroy Vis Electra.
That's crazy.
East Electra, a place you didn't know existed until about 5 minutes ago because you probably ran into it between missions.
It's time to cut the power. Di Ravello built that plant in what? 3-4 months, I'm going to reduce it to a smoldering wreck in less than a day.
Whatever you do, we've got your back.
That's an impressive mustache.
And whatever you
That is an
destroy,
impressive beard.
we'll
And
rebuild.
goatee.
Bon. Muy bon.
Boys?
But all this talking isn't putting food in my stomach.
Let's go.
It's a bit like my dad. Rico. Which, hey, might help some things. Anyway, that's the end of this mission. Thanks for watching. Next time we are going to liberate
Hello, Rico. Welcome back to Medici. This is Alessia, the voice of Radio del Revolucion. Mario told me that you're looking to liberate the town of Manaia and destroy the Vis Electra plant. I have to say, I cannot wait to see you in action. I'll call you again when you get close.
Alright, this is all for today. Next time, I'm doing this, by the way, on a bi-weekly basis. One Tuesday, one Saturday. So, next time, I will liberate Manea, do the stupid garage mission, and destroy Vis Electra. See you Tuesday.